low end, that rumble. So actually, I kind of want to show you guys what it would sound like without it.
What the hell you really been looking for? New kid in town.
I know YouTube's compression doesn't really let you listen, doesn't really let you hear that. But even in as simple as when he says new kid, kid is a very plosive vowel. It's got a lot of air that comes out when you say it. So it kicks up a lot of low end stuff, and those are going to be the stuff where you hear pops. You will hear the microphone physically like kind of flex backward, and that's what we want to avoid because that's going to stand out in the mix.
What the hell you really been looking for? New kid in town. What the hell you really been looking for? New kid in town. Swear to God, I ain't never been to Earth before. First time around. Never really ever been to...
And that alone, cleaning it up like that, is going to provide a lot of extra room for you to work as far as, again, adding more elements in lower range, adding cleaner elements like a really clean sub bass, adding that re-space, and really letting the vocal track, float on top of it. I'm over here doing like hand motions, like you guys can see me. You can't see me. I'm sorry. Maybe one of these times I'll do a video where you can see my camera and watch all this weird stuff that I do. Sorry. So more of the vocal processing for me, because Rico's got such a unique voice, and I really wanted to emphasize that as much as I could. I did throw on this Isotope 7 vintage tape module. I'm going to call it a module. Yeah. I threw this on there to give his voice a little bit more resonance in the bottom end without making it plosive where it doesn't need to be. So I kind of want to, I definitely showed you guys this in the wrong order. I apologize about that, but this is always my first thought, is get rid of the low end and clean that up. I know that's a first thought, but that's always at the very end of my signal chain, because I want to make sure that whatever else I do to it, whether it be adding harmonics, adding this reverb, I want to make sure that it is clean on the way out, on the way to its bus chain and then into the master chain, because the cleaner it is from the get-go, the easier it's going to be to work with later. Sorry, throwing a lot of audio theories at you guys, and I hope you're catching them. So I did pull up low bias crunch first. I mean, the good part about Isotope 7 is that they provide such quality stuff to start with that it only takes a couple tweaks afterward to understand what you're working with, and to get the sound that you want. With me, I turned the low emphasis down a little bit. I turned up the harmonics. That way you could hear better the uniqueness of his voice without that plosive bottom end that we didn't really want.
What the hell you really been looking for? New kid in town. Swear to God, I ain't never been to Earth before. First time around. Never really ever...
Provides just a little bit more uniqueness, a little bit more harmonics in that, it almost sounds like a guitar distortion in his voice, but that's what I wanted to emphasize. So I wanted the bias crunch. I wanted it to sound like that, but we took out the low end emphasis. That way it wasn't that plosive. And again, we re-emphasized that with this EQ8. The reverb is basic. I mean, I'm sure you guys heard it right off the bat the second I started playing the track without.
What the hell you really been looking for?
It's raw. And I'm sorry that the vocal bus on itself already has a delay on it, but you can hear it. It just provides it a little bit of space, gives him a little bit more stereo width.